That's not a bad break. It's a pool hall in Manila. It's called One Side. And him and I did a challenge match. I beat him. He can't play pool. No. And then, of course, him and I. And then this was my live ESPN match. And then this one are all the top players that were invited. You have to be in the top 5 of the U.S. to represent the United States. And then over here, we have from the 2004 World Championships. And then that's Ga-Yeon Kim. She's currently the #1 player in the world. She's from Korea. And then this is where they did a feature of me in Billiards Digest in 2005. And then this was featured in 5280 magazine, that photo. And then this was in a art gallery, not specifically for pool, so I thought that was kind of neat. And that one as well, that photo up there. So this is like my little Hall of Fame going on. Just so you know, I'll show you something kind of interesting. Whoever invented pool balls, I think is a genius. 14, 15, and cue ball. You see anything interesting there? 8th ball is the same color. So if you add 8 plus 1, you get 9. It's the same color. 2 plus 8 equals 10. It's the same color. These are the primary colors, and these are the secondary colors. And then you have the neutral black and white.
Well, I didn't even know.
So when we play 9 ball, that's what we play out on tour. We put the 1 up on top and the 9 in the center, and the rest of the balls, it doesn't matter. And they're racked in a diamond shape. So this is called the foot string of the table, the center of the table, and then the head string. So if you notice, there's 3 diamonds on each piece of the rail. So 3, a pocket, 3, a pocket, 3, a pocket, all the way around the table. So this piece of wood is 4.5 feet long. So 4.5 and 4.5 equals 9. And all tables are multiplied in 2. So you have a 3.5 by 7, a 4 by 8, a 4.5 by 9, 5 by 10, and a 6 by 12. Tough. Those are really tough. You gotta make sure that you put chalk on your stick. Every shot. I play with 3 cues. I have a playing cue, a break cue, and a jump cue. So the more elaborate the cue is, the more expensive they are. So if you notice, this cue right here is very plain Jane, just a plain maple cue, rather than this cue has a lot of detail to it. So the difference in price is this is probably a $300 cue versus this is a $5,000 cue.
All balls in order.
I was born at Boulder Community Hospital in 1970. I'm an only child. I grew up on Mapleton, 4th and Mapleton. I went to Columbine Elementary and Sacred Heart and Boulder High and the University of Colorado. I grew up on 4th and Mapleton, like I said, and then I moved on the hill and I worked at the sink for about 5 years before, and that was, I think, in 2004. I moved to Denver because there's really wasn't too many pool halls in Boulder.
And then how'd you get started in pool?
You know, it was really my friends that were, I had a couple friends in Boulder that were really, really good pool players. And I was so competitive when I was a kid. I just felt like I could beat them. And I couldn't at that time. So I continued to try, and then pretty soon I start winning games and matches, and then I had to move down to Denver because there was 24-hour pool halls down here. So it was a little bit more accessible. But I did used to commute from Boulder every day down to Denver, and then pretty soon I just got closer to my work. It's early. Most important ball you don't want to miss is this 9 ball.
How you got the name Viper?
Well, we have a tournament director that names all of the top pros. So he basically sees something that, reminds him of your pool game. And so the Viper, if for some reason when I'm playing, if I sense weakness, you're in big trouble. So that's how I came up with the Viper.
Extreme left.
The railroad shot.
Try one more time.
Challenge. Yeah. There you go. Good job.